and good day world. You are watching Rise Global live on the Rise channel. I am your anchor, Elijah Fate, bringing you today's special coverage on economic stability, global sustainability, and the race towards achieving our sustainable development goals. And to begin our global deep dive, we're tackling a topic that shapes every nation's future: economic stability versus sustainable development. Many students today are studying how these concepts differ and why sustainability has arisen as a global priority. Joining us live here in Manila is our field correspondent, Prince Art. Can you hear me, Prince?
Yes, Elijah, good day. I'm here in the University of UGAL wherein the students and experts are actively discussing about the stability and sustainability of today's global economy.
Prince, for the benefit of our viewers, how exactly do these two ideas differ?
Well, as you know, economic stability focuses on keeping the economy steady, avoiding large swings in inflation, preventing currency crashes, and maintaining predictable market conditions. Wherein sustainability, on the other hand, looks much more further ahead. It asks, can our society continue developing without harming future generations? This involves environmental protection, social well-being, and long-term resource management.
And why is sustainability such a priority today?
Elijah, the world has weathered multiple global crises, from the 2007 financial meltdown to today's worsening global climate emergencies. Leaders, economists, and even students now recognize that stability alone isn't enough. If development isn't sustainable, then future generations could face disastrous consequences.
Thank you, Prince, for a very clear breakdown. And now, Rise Global Quick Facts, your fast and fresh source of global knowledge. Quick fact number 1, the Brundtland Report of 1987 introduced the modern definition of sustainable development. Quick fact number 2, the 2007 financial crisis affected more than 60 million jobs worldwide. More facts coming later. Stay tuned. For our next headline, we look into the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or the SDGs. Which goals do citizens believe are the most achievable, and which ones need urgent action? For this, we return to our field reporter, Prince Art.
Yes, Elijah, I am reporting from Quezon City, right outside the local office of international advocates working toward the 17 SDGs. These goals include ending poverty, promoting good health, ensuring quality education, combating climate change, and building sustainable communities.
Well, based on your interviews, Art, which SDG do people believe to be the most achievable today?
Elijah, many respondents said SDG number 3, good health and well-being, is the most achievable. With medical advancement, health education, and improved access to technology, health systems can be strengthened more quickly than other complex goals.
And which SDG is considered the least achievable today?
Most believe it's SDG number 13, or the climate action. It requires urgent cooperation between countries and major changes in energy consumption, transportation, and industry, things that take time, money, and global unity.
Well, what about urgency, Art? Which SDG do people believe that this SDG needs to be addressed first?
Well, the answer was unanimous. SDG number 1, or the ending poverty. Poverty affects education, hunger, health, and equality. Without addressing it, the rest of the goals become harder to achieve.
Thank you, Prince, for that powerful insight. And here comes your Rise Global Quick Facts. Quick fact number 3. Over 700 million people still live in extreme poverty. Quick fact number 4. SDG 7 aims for a universal access to clean and affordable energy. And that wraps up your second portion of Quick Facts. And for our third headline, we examine sustainable economic systems, a goal many nations struggle to achieve. Back with us again is Prince Art.
Elijah, sustainable economic systems aim to promote economic growth without depleting resources or threatening the welfare of future generations.
Prince, can you give us a quick historical look? What challenges have nations faced?
Well, Elijah, history has shown us repeated economic shocks. The Great Depression of the 1930s, the oil crisis of the 1970s, and the 1997 Asian financial crash. These events revealed the weaknesses of global economic structures.
And how this sustainability enters the picture?
Yes, sustainability is about long-term survival. Financial stability alone isn't enough. Economists like Paul Romer and Robert Lucas emphasize human capital, education, innovation, and creativity as engines that can push economies forward without draining natural resources.
So investing in people is investing in sustainability.
Exactly. Human development is at the core of every sustainable economic system.
Thank you, Prince. That is truly enlightening. And now, your final set of Quick Facts. Quick Fact 5. Human capital is now considered more valuable than physical resources. Quick Fact 6. Garrett Hardin warned about the tragedy of the commons when people overuse shared resources. And that wraps up your Rise Global Quick Facts. Before we conclude, one question remains. What can ordinary citizens do to support sustainable development? Experts give us these recommendations. Conserve energy and water. Reduce waste and practice responsible consumptions. Support local and eco-friendly businesses. Participate in community programs. Educate others about sustainability. And demand accountability from governments and companies.
Sustainable development. Everybody's talking about it. But what do those two words really mean? Let's take a couple of minutes to see what sustainable development is all about. The idea first emerged in the late 1980s as a response to the world's growing social and environmental problems. With globalization, the inequality gap between rich and poor countries is widening every day, and the projections for population growth are alarming. How are we going to feed a total of 9 billion people in 2050? How can we offer everyone access to clean drinking water, healthcare, education? How can we protect biodiversity and take concrete action against climate change? How can we make sure that industrial development means progress for everyone? The proposed solution was a new kind of development, or rather a variation of the traditional model called, quite simply, sustainable development. The term was officially defined in 1987 as part of the preparations for the Rio Earth Summit. Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Does that sound a little abstract to you? Let's put it this way. Sustainable development means that growth must be accomplished with respect for nature and humankind. And where is sustainability achieved? Right here at the crossroads of economic goals, social responsibility, and environmental protection. Now, are you wondering whether a company can combine respect for the environment, social equity, and commercial success? Well, the answer is yes. Not only that, but sustainable development creates value. Here's how. Upgrading production tools to use less energy and water is good for the environment and for the pocketbook. Offering eco-designed products and packaging that use just what's necessary saves materials and reduces shipping costs. Paying attention to employees, improving their quality of life at work, and helping them develop their skills all serve to strengthen their engagement. And stronger employee engagement means better overall performance. Creating products that are accessible to the world's poorest populations means opening new markets, the ones whose populations are going to grow the fastest between now and 2050. Monitoring the working conditions offered by suppliers and subcontractors means minimizing risks that could damage the company's image. As you can see, sustainable development affects just about everything. More and more companies today understand that they have important economic, social, and environmental responsibilities and are committed to making a difference. The ones that seize this opportunity to create value will find that their success is, in a word, sustainable.
And that concludes our special report on stability, sustainability, and the global goals. I am Elijah Fate.
And I'm Martinian, reporting from the field.
And together, this is Rise Global, bringing you knowledge for a better world. Thank you, Philippines.